Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to session number 30. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different because it is our last and final session of our 30 days together. And I'm happy. If you've been sticking with us, I know it's not by chance that you stuck with us. I don't think that there are any accidents that you stumbled upon our 30-day little journey that we're taking together. Oh, and I have a special guest here. What's your name?
Mia.
I know you guys saw her on one of the other days. This is my baby, my youngest baby, my 5-year-old. And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
She's in kindergarten. She's eating dinner. Okay, why don't you go and finish your dinner? I'm recording this a little bit early because I won't be able to record in the morning, but I want to make sure that you guys get this 30-day session because I want to kind of bring everything together. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go eat your food. I want to make sure you guys get something special for day number 30. Okay, so today I'm putting together something a little bit more information, more value. This is a 1-hour masterclass where I'm kind of bringing everything together. Because over the last 29 days, we talked about faith, character, discipline, rejection, marketing, leadership, and calling. And today, what we're going to do is we're going to bring all of that stuff together that we've talked about. Because calling without structure becomes frustration. And structure without calling becomes burnout. So today, we are going to talk about how those two things can align. So I want you to reflect for a moment. What shifted in you over the past 29 days, not years, the 29 days? And I want you to let that breathe. Okay? And while you're kind of thinking about that, we're going to jump into some scripture in Jeremiah 1:5 NIV version. It says, "Before I formed you in the womb, in your mother's womb, I knew you." Now, calling requires capacity. Calling is not accidental. Hold on, let me make this a little bit bigger for myself. Calling is not accidental. But here's what most people miss, okay? Calling requires capacity. Desire alone is not enough. Potential alone is not enough. Ambition alone is not enough. Capacity is actually built. It's not the gift that you have, but capacity is built through skill, developing your skill set, being disciplined, training, and having structure. You cannot step into greater income without greater skill. You cannot step into greater responsibility without greater emotional maturity. So Michelle Obama once said, "There is no magic to achievement. It's really about hard work, choices, and persistence. Calling must be matched with competence." I'm going to say that again. Calling must be matched with competence. So I want to talk to a woman, a specific woman, okay? And I want to speak directly to her again. This is the woman who feels financially stuck, the woman who feels like they're capped in corporate, the woman who's raising children alone. I've been in all of these places before. The woman who has rebuilt her life before and knows that she can do it again. Tell a condensed version of your story here again, but this time I want you to frame it differently. Not survival, preparation. When I lost everything, I thought I was behind. Looking back, I was being built. Pain built resilience. Okay, you want to go eat?
You have time?
Yes, go ahead. Pain built resilience. Struggle built communication. Responsibility built leadership in me. So your story builds you. And now you're ready to build something back. Now let's talk about high ticket sales, okay? So now we're going to transition into high ticket sales and what it really is. Let's remove the mystery of high ticket sales. High ticket sales is professional communication, problem solving, listening, guiding decisions. What it's not is manipulation, pressure, and hype. It is structured communication. The best salespeople in the world are structured, and they do the same thing all the time. Now let's break it down. Okay, so there's a setter role in high ticket sales, and that's the person who qualifies and they schedule appointments for the closer. Then there's a closer who basically guides people to make an informed decision about the product. Now, why do companies pay well for this communication skill? Why does emotional intelligence matter? Because it's important to be able to connect with your audience, to be able to connect with the person that you're selling to, and have good communication skills. Now, these communication skills and this emotional intelligence is not something that usually comes naturally to most people, but it's something that can be taught and something that can be built into you. So if you can listen, if you can follow a script, then you can sell. Now, let me explain why this skill is higher income. It brings in higher income. Because revenue flows through communication. No communication equals no growth. This leadership is leadership in motion. Now, let's be honest for a second. Let's talk about why a lot of people fail in sales. Because people get into sales and then it doesn't work out for them. And there are a lot of people who have gotten into sales and they were not successful. But let's kind of talk about that for a second. A lot of the reasons why a lot of people are not successful in sales is because they avoid discipline. They avoid feedback. They quit when they're rejected. They stay emotional. And they refuse structure. High income sales or skills, having a high income skill set requires you to have maturity. It requires you to be somebody who is disciplined, who is wanting to be developed and wanting to grow. And so you don't mind getting that feedback. You don't mind getting that rejection. It requires daily patience, humility. Sometimes you're not going to be the best. A lot of salespeople, we love to be the best, right? Everybody's like, I'm the best. But sometimes you have to face that rejection. Sometimes you have to face what you did wrong. Get that extra coaching. Have that accountability of like showing up and doing what you said you were going to do. Angela Duckworth said, grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals. This is not overnight money. This is structured development. But what I will say is in high ticket sales, you can make massive amounts of money because you are the author of your destiny when it comes to sales. So you get to decide how much money you're going to make. You get to decide how far you're going to go and how well you're going to do based on how hard you work. And the numbers just become data. The data becomes, something that you can make decisions about. So let me introduce my program, my academy. My academy is called High Performance Sales Academy. Now, we introduce High Performance Sales Academy very calmly. And we understand that it's not for everybody, but it is for women who feel called to more and want structure. for women who feel called to more and they don't know where to go to turn to get easy access to the funds that they need to do the things that they want to do in the kingdom, to do the things that they want to do in life. So High Performance Sales Academy is a certification program training you as both a high ticket setter and closer. Okay. And in that, we kind of co-sign on you to help you to find placement, which is job opportunities with people who need closers and setters. Now, one of the things that I always say to people who are thinking about high ticket sales is anybody can do it. I don't care if you're an introvert. I don't care if you're an extrovert. I don't care if you are creative, if you're not creative, if you're outgoing or if you're ingoing. I've been all of those things, and I know it's hard to believe. Anybody can do it. If you can read a script, if you can follow directions, you can be successful in high ticket sales. It is so simple. It is so easy. This is not a low commitment hobby, though. It is a professional development. It's a very, very professional development. Now, without the investment, I don't think the people would see the value. Of course, there's an investment required in order for you to be a part of high ticket sales. But the investment, it makes sense for the opportunity, right? So the investment is $7,500. But if you were to get on the phone with one of my team members, there is a huge scholarship that we're offering to people who are interested. So you want to get on the phone and tell them that I told you about the scholarship from this YouTube video, and you'll be able to take advantage of it. But I want to say something clearly. This is not just for anybody. I'm not looking to just bring in any person who's like interested in looking and seeing what this is about. It's not for, I always say, it's for people who are serious, not curious, because curiosity killed the cat, right? I'm here for people who are looking to develop a high ticket, which is a high performance skill set, so that they can make good amounts of money online from the comfort of their home, from the comfort of their couch. And they can do the things that they desire to do with that money. Maybe sales was not your goal in life, but maybe it's an avenue, so that a vehicle to get you to those things that you want to do, that ministry, that home, taking care of your family or whatever it is. So if you're looking for fast money, if you are avoiding discipline, if you are resisting coaching and accountability, then this is not for you. Okay? Because I don't have time to play games with people. But if you are coachable, if you're disciplined, if you're ready to increase your capacity, then this may align with you personally. Now, I'm not here to create a sense of urgency or pressure, but I'm really here to create alignment and help you to see the alignment, because I believe that I have something for the right person, the person who needs that support, the person who needs that mentorship, and they're just looking for the right opportunity. This is your opportunity. So let me paint the vision for you. Let me paint the vision cast for you very clearly. Imagine you develop this skill of high ticket sales, and you master communication, and you build confidence, and you step into leadership. You increase your income capacity, which is a skill that you can take anywhere. So you don't have to do online sales or remote sales. You could take this and go off into all kinds of sales jobs. Sales, I believe sales is the one thing that you can learn that can change your entire life. It changed mine, and I know that it can change yours. I always wanted to make 6 figures. Now I'm trying to make 7. Now I'm trying to make 8, right? I've surpassed a lot of my goals in life, and I'm going to continue on. And it's all because of sales, the opportunity available in sales for the everyday person. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to finish, you don't have to finish anything. You don't have to have any extreme background. You just have to get the skill set. So this is not about cars. This is about leverage. This is about freedom of choices, because you have the finances to do what you want to do. This is not about feeling stuck again. It's about having opportunity to do the things that you know that you want to do. So I want to do a final declaration over you and speak life over you as we've been here together. And I just want to let you know that you can do it. If you want to do it, you can. And if you are somebody who says, okay, this is me, she's talking to me, I want you to take the first step and reach out to my team and get a hold of us. Message me on Instagram, get a hold of me, and we will make sure that we get you in the right place. I'm going to personally be mentoring you. I'm going to be personally walking you through the steps that it takes to get you not only to be a successful salesperson, but to your personal goals. We talked about a lot of things throughout the last 30 days or the last 29 days. We talked about leadership. We talked about legacy. We talked about calling. And I want to be the one who helps you to shape all of those things. So I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to just take in this final declaration that I'm going to speak over you and take it as your identity as we leave each other. You are not stuck. You are underdeveloped in one area, and that area can be trained. Calling without action fades. Calling with structure transforms. If you want to explore this path, start with my free mini course. And I want you to go ahead and comment mini course below if you are somebody who is looking to explore high ticket sales, because you can go and get our free mini course and learn more about high ticket sales and see if it's something that you believe that you should be doing. Now, I want you, when you get the free mini course, don't take it lightly. Watch the videos carefully. Think about it, pray about it, reflect on it. And if it aligns with you, I want you to take that step forward, not emotionally, but intentionally. Because I know that for the right people, the people who believe in themselves, the people who invest in themselves, the people who say, you know what, I'm ready for more, I have something for you. And I know that God is going to see your life transform in ways that you have never imagined. And so if that's you, I want you to get a hold of my team right now. But if that's not you and you just want to learn more about the program, comment mini course and we'll make sure that somebody gets a hold of you for the mini course. So with that being said, that is the end of our 30 days with me, talking about leadership, talking about sales, high ticket skill sets, marketing, all these amazing things. I just want you to know that I have been praying for you. I pray for every single person who is listening to the sound of my voice. And I pray that God will bless you abundantly, that He will bless you tremendously, that He will shine His face upon you and give you every good thing that is stored up for you, every single thing that has been held back, every single thing that God has ordained for you to have, that it will not be held back from you, but you will walk into the promises of God in your life because you are here right now. I know that God has a special blessing for you. And remember that we say Godspeed because God is the driving force of every single thing that we do. So I hope you enjoyed this time that we had. Please leave us a comment. Come follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Dannielle Thomas, NVM. And I have another one called Danielle.Godspeed. So follow us, follow our YouTube, follow all of our channels so that you can be blessed and you can be encouraged and you can be expanded. Remember to share, share, share. That's how you get the word out. All right. Well, until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.